my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out what the rumors are on you. So if you're as excited as I am to figure out what the gossip currently is that is all about you, then this is going to be the perfect reading for you today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks. So for group number 1, we have these black beads coming through. For group number 2, we have these gold beads. And then last but not least, for group number 3, we have these green beads. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about what the rumors currently are about you, and try to think about who's saying what and what words are being passed between people. Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever beads your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one beads here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group 1. So, if you felt called to these fun black beads today, then hey, hello, my name is Cameron, and welcome to your tarot reading today. So, I'm going to go ahead and just place this off, I think right here. This looks quite cute right here, don't you think? I'm going to put that right there. And let's go ahead and start shuffling through your cards. So, Spirit, for group 1, we are trying to find out what the current gossip is on them. So, can you please help me tap into group 1's energy, Spirit? Group 1's energy. What is the current gossip on them, Spirit? What are people saying about them? What are people saying about them, Spirit, for group 1, for my group 1 folks? Okay, so we have this card coming through. There was another card kind of stuck to it. I'm just going to place this card and put it back in the deck right here. And we are going to take a look at this one. Wow. So we have the Ace of Wands making an appearance. Now, the first thing that I'm seeing here is that moving away from what the rumors currently are about you, going beyond words. I honestly think that people cannot take their eyes off of you. The reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at this girl, she's eyeing this wand like it is the most majestic, magical thing ever. And I feel like that is honestly how people look at you. I think that there's just something so eye-catching about you that really draws people in. Now, that could represent so many different things. Maybe you are eye-catching because you have a really fun style. Maybe you're eye-catching because you have a really big personality. Maybe you're eye-catching because you just have a lot of confidence and that just shines through. But there's something about you that people just cannot look away from, okay? And now, moving on from that and talking about what people are saying about you, I definitely think that people have a lot to say when it comes to you, because in the same way that people can't stop looking at you, I feel like they also can't stop talking about you as well. I think that people do say how you are someone who is a very, very passionate individual. They definitely say how you just seem like someone who follows your heart, and you're very bold, okay? And so if you look at this right here, you can see that there are several different things that are kind of floating above this fire pit here. There is a map. There is a paintbrush here. There's a book right here. Oops. And I think that that is just representing all of these different things that this person is interested in, right? And so I just think that at the end of the day, this is really showing how you are someone who has so many different interests, and you're passionate about so many different things. And at the end of the day, you are someone who is so bold in the way that you will not let anything get in the way between you and the things you want to go after, the things you want to learn. And so at the end of the day, I just think that people, what they say about you, the gossip, the current rumors about you, is that people can't get over the fact about how passionate you are and how willing and determined you are to pursue these passions. And at the end of the day, you don't care if there are some people that might, I don't know, criticize you for the things that you're passionate about. You don't care what people say. That is not going to come between you and your goals, you and what you're passionate about. So let's say, for example, you are someone who is very passionate about learning how to tattoo. Maybe you love to draw, and you are very artistic and you want to learn how to tattoo people. Now, there could be some people who think about tattoo artists and they look down on them because they think that that is just, I don't know, not a great job, or that the only people who are interested in being tattoo artists are people who come from the wrong side of the tracks. You let that come in on one ear, and then you let it fly out on the other. You, at the end of the day, you don't pay any mind to the haters. At the end of the day, you just focus on what you want to do, and you follow your heart, and you follow it to wherever it's going to lead you next. And so at the end of the day, I think that when people talk about you, they say nothing but good things, because these people really admire your grit, and they admire how honest you are and how you don't try to lie about who you are and what you are interested in, right? You don't try to put on this mask to please other people. But if I'm being honest with you, while there are about like 90% of people who are saying nothing but good things, I think that the other 10% of people are probably the haters, who are saying, like, who are talking about you and saying like, oh, I can't believe they're doing this or they're doing that, like, wow, like they're judging you, right, for your passions and for where your heart is calling you to be led, right? But pay no mind to them, okay? Don't pay attention to them. I mean, I already feel like you don't pay attention to them, so I feel like you probably don't even care about this part of the reading, right? You don't care about hearing that you have haters. In fact, I honestly think that whenever you hear that you have haters, it inspires you to just go to be even more determined to go after your dreams, right? You just love being yourself. You love being yourself. You love following your heart. And if you get some haters from it, like on that pathway of yours, as you go down and go after your dreams, and whatever, you know, okay, just use that as the fuel to get to where you want to be and to prove to those haters just how incredible you are and just how valid those passions are that you do have, okay? So let's go ahead and get some extra messages, please. What do people say about them? Oh, I also think that people are very attracted to you as well. There's the Four of Swords. So this talks about taking a break and having a rest. And so I also think that there are some people that are saying that they're a bit worried about you. I think that the gossip on you is that you are someone who is so passionate and so fiery as you go after your dreams and your goals and your passions here, that sometimes it seems as though you forget to take a break and to relax every once in a while. And so the rumors on you are that people are worried that you might end up burning out, or that you might end up getting sick from never taking a break and never having any type of relaxation, okay? And what I can say to that, and what I feel like Spirit wants me to say, whenever you are on your road to whatever it is like that you want to receive here, whenever you're on that road to your destination, trying to get to your destination, imagine that you are a car, okay? Now, a car can't keep driving, can't keep operating at its peak physical shape if it is not stopping at a gas station and getting gas pumped back into that engine, right? Eventually that car will end up it will just stop working, right? It will stop working and you'll have to pull over on the side of the street and stop, okay? And it might be that you might just need to fill it up with gas, or it might be that you messed up that engine so much that it might need a lot of heavy duty help to get it back to where it needs to be, to get it back to its peak physical shape. And so going off of that comparison, you cannot keep operating, you cannot be the best version of yourself if you do not take a break every once in a while. And if you keep pushing yourself, if you keep going after that goal, that dream, that passion of yours without taking a break, you are going to end up getting sick. You are going to end up getting very tired, getting very exhausted, and maybe even burning out. And nobody wants that to happen to you. I don't want that to happen to you. And so just keep that in mind as you are going after your dreams here. It's okay to take a break every once in a while. After you are done taking that break, your passion, your goal, whatever it is you want will still be there whenever you get back onto that road, right? So just keep that in mind, okay? Last but not least, we have the Four of Pentacles coming through. So the Four of Pentacles, that's interesting. Honestly, that can talk about like hoarding your money, hoarding your gifts, your treasures here. And so people might also be saying that you seem like someone who might be a bit possessive of what is yours. So I don't know if you are currently in a relationship or not. But if you are in a relationship, I feel like the gossip is that you are a very possessive and maybe even a bit jealous type of a partner, which honestly makes a lot of sense because very, very passionate people do tend to be a bit possessive. Sometimes their emotions sometimes get the better of them. And so I do think that the gossip on you is that people are saying that you do seem a bit possessive of your lovers, of your friends even, of your family members. And there's also the energy here where people feel like you might be a bit tight with your money. That's just another message that I'm seeing. But yeah, I'm also getting the idea that people might be saying that you are so focused on trying to go after your dreams, trying to go after your goals here, that sometimes you don't allow yourself to have fun and hang out with your friends. Instead, you're all work. You're all focused on trying to get to where you want to be. So yeah, I think that people are saying that they wish that you would take a break every once in a while, not just to sleep, not just to rest, but to actually hang out with them, because people love you. People treasure you. They desire you. If you're not in a relationship right now, you have a ton of people who are interested in dating you. You have a ton of people who like you. Even if you are in a relationship right now, you still have a ton of people who want you, okay? But at the end of the day, I feel like you have the tendency to hide yourself away as you just work and work constantly to get to where you want to be. And that is definitely what people are saying. They miss you. They want you. They desire you, okay? And I think that people are just saying that they wish that you would take a break every once in a while so that y'all can all hang. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing so far. Let's go ahead and move these cards up, and let's take a look at your oracle cards, okay? So Spirit, can we get some messages, please, for group 1? What is the current gossip / rumors on them? Yes, oh my gosh, that is literally the most accurate card to receive, that we could receive in this reading, because we literally have the Lover card coming through, and it says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So I definitely feel like people feel as though you wear your heart on your sleeve here. They feel like you are someone who, again, is very passionate, very emotionally driven, and that is definitely what people are talking about whenever they talk about you. They just say how you're a lover, right? You're a lover, but you're also a fighter. People say how you are just so passionate, so romantic even, and people really love how you don't try to hide what you are feeling whatsoever. You are just you, and that is all. And people like it. They really like that because they don't have to ever question what you are feeling or thinking. You are just an open book, and that is just very refreshing for people. We also have Sanctuary coming through. Yeah, I feel like people feel as though you kind of hide yourself away a lot within, I mean, this honestly has like a double meaning. I feel like there's like a double entendre here. I think that people feel as though you should take a break every once in a while and go into your home and turn that into a sanctuary as you just rest and relax and take a break from going after your dreams here. But there's also this energy here where people feel as though whenever you are at your house, all you are doing is working. People feel like whenever you're at your house, you're not really sleeping, you're not really resting, you're still trying to figure out ways that you can go after your dreams and truly accomplish it in a more faster pace, right? And so it's almost like people, I feel like people are saying that they can never get you out of your house, right? They can never get you to go and hang out with them and to spend time with them because you are always just at your place of sanctuary here. And even whenever you're at your sanctuary, you're not sleeping. You're not sleeping whatsoever. You're just working. And people wish that they could get you outside of that work element, that work mode, and get you into your fun party mode, right? Because I feel like you are a very fun person, and that's what people say. They love your energy. They love your fun, feisty attitude, and they just wish that they could see more of it whenever they're out, like, at the clubs or whenever they are out just doing something fun. They wish that you would bring that same energy that you have at work, that you have whenever you are just doing your thing, going after your dreams here. They wish that you would bring it from work to some extracurricular activities, right? And at the end of the day, the last card that is coming through is Caution. So I feel like, honestly, there's a lot of people that are intimidated by you. I think that people are kind of scared to go up to you and to talk to you and to tell you these things. Like, they're afraid to tell you to take a break, right? They're afraid to tell you to rest, to maybe even just stop working so that you can hang out with them, right? They're very intimidated by you, and I think it's because of the fact that, again, you are very bold, you are very honest, and you're also very fiery, passionate, feisty. And so there is this energy here where people are kind of scared of you. They're scared that you might go off on them. Like if they tell you to take a break, they're scared that you'll snap at them and be like, no way, Jose, I need to go after my goals here. Why are you trying to tell me to do these things? You are not me. You don't know anything about me, so don't try to stand here and tell me to sleep, okay? You don't know how I'm feeling right now. You have no idea, okay? So that's what people are afraid of you going off on them. And so I feel like at the end of the day, these gossip, these rumors that are going on about you, they're just gonna stay rumors. They're never going to amount to anything in the way of them actually coming up to you and telling you face to face that they feel like you should go to sleep or that they feel like you should do this or do that. People feel like they have to walk on eggshells around you because, again, you just are someone who gets the reputation of being very feisty and being very honest and bold. If I'm being honest with you, I think that you could be a fire sign for sure. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I think you could definitely be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But yeah, I'm just getting that kind of energy from you. But yeah, at the end of the day, people are just kind of scared of you. And I think that that is something that they probably talk about whenever they are talking about you. But beyond that, beyond those things, people really do admire you. They are very interested in dating you or hanging out with you. People appreciate your feistiness and they appreciate how you are just so passionate as you go after your goals and your dreams here. So yeah, you guys, that's what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of Tarot Tube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So if you felt called to this lovely gold beaded necklace today, then hey, hello, my name is Cameron and I am going to be your most fabulous tarot reader today. So I'm gonna go ahead and just place this off to the side like so. Hopefully that looks cute right there if you can even see it. But anyways, let's start shuffling through your cards because I'm so excited to hear about the gossip on you. Honestly, these are some of my favorite readings to do because I'm just such a gossip lover. I love dishing out the gossip, like really like letting you guys know about what is going on with you. Which is funny because I mean, I would never want to be the center of gossip, but hearing about the gossip and relaying the gossip, that's so much fun. I don't know what that says about me. Hopefully nothing bad, nothing too bad, but anyways, let's go ahead and see what people are saying about you, okay? So for group 2, what are people saying about you? Ooh, so we have the Judgment card coming through. That does represent Virgo energy. So you could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. Now, when this card comes through, this talks about walking to the beat of your own drum. And so I'm definitely getting this idea that you are someone who is very much so an individual, okay? You are someone who is going down your own path and you're not letting anyone get in the way between you and your dreams here. And so that is definitely something that people talk about whenever they are dishing all those rumors or dishing all the tea on you. Okay, I'm also getting the idea that you might be someone who is talented when it comes to music, when it comes to singing or something like that, playing an instrument. So that could be something that people say about you as well. Looking at this girl, she also has like a very interesting style here. It's very interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but she has like purple in her hair. She has this fun little dress on with these striped socks. I just feel like her outfit is very unique. And so you could also have a very unique style that people talk about. Now there's also this energy here. Whenever we get the Judgment card, that talks about looking at your past and seeing all that you came from, right? Because at the end of the day, you can't be who you are today if it wasn't for the things that you had to deal with in the past. And so there's definitely this energy here where your past is very important to you. And I think that you are someone who knows that if it wasn't for what happened to you, if it wasn't for all the things you went through in your past, then you wouldn't be who you are at this point in time. And so I feel like you are someone who is very, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. But you are just able to look at things from a very zoomed out perspective. You're very self-aware. That's what I was thinking of. You're a very self-aware and very wise person even. And I think that that is something that people definitely pick up on. And so I feel like whenever they're talking about you, they are saying how you are very self-aware, how you are very wise, and they really admire just how you are someone who has taken everything from your past and you look at it as though it is a lesson that you were meant to learn. And so I think that you are someone who doesn't let your past, get in your way or cause you to feel upset or feel negative. So if you are someone who has gone through some harder things in the past, maybe you dealt with some very, very hard moments, you are someone who does not allow those harder times to cause you to lose your sense of hope. Instead, you use those harder times to give you momentum. You use those harder times and you reflect on those moments and you see yourself as someone who was strong enough to overcome those moments. And if you're strong enough to overcome those moments in the past, then you are definitely strong enough to go after your dreams and to accomplish anything you want to accomplish here. So people, whenever they are talking about you, they are just saying how they admire your strength so much. They admire how strong you are. They admire how you are able to remain so hopeful even though you have gone through some very hard lessons. And they just love, again, just how powerful you are, okay? We have the Devil coming through. This does talk about Capricorn energy, but this also talks about very tough topics. Usually this can talk about addictions, and whenever I think of addictions, I think of alcoholism, I think of being addicted to a certain drug. I think of someone just also having just a very negative mentality. And so yeah, I think that you really did have to go through a harder moment in your past. I think that for a lot of you guys, you could have been addicted to something, some type of substance, some type of way of thinking. Am I saying that right? You just came from a past that was very hard and very harrowing. Maybe your parents, you grew up in a home where your parents were addicted to some type of substance here. Maybe you grew up in a home where you didn't have the best mentors, right? Your parents weren't the best mentors for you. Maybe they did some bad things. And so yeah, at the end of the day, I think there was a lot from your past here that you had to overcome. And people see that. They see this journey that you have had to go through, and again, they just admire how strong you are and how you were able to overcome these moments. They are very inspired by you, okay? Very much so inspired by you. They look at you, and whenever they're talking about you, they just tell their friends or their family members, if they can do that, if they can go through that and overcome it, then I can do this, okay? So yeah, people are very, very inspired by you. And I really think a lot of people just have nothing but good things whenever they talk about you. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups coming through. Okay, the Knight of Cups talks about someone who is very positive. This is someone who almost has like a very childlike mentality. They're able to look at the world and see the best in it. And not only are they able to see the best in the world, but they're also able to see the best in the people who make up that world. And so I definitely think when people talk about you, when they gossip about you, they are saying just how sweet you are. They are saying how uplifting you are. I feel like you really motivate people and make people feel very good about themselves. And so, yeah, you are just a very sweet, bright, optimistic person, and people just love to talk about how you are all those things and more. And I honestly think there are a lot of people who are trying to chase after you here, who are interested in dating you. So yeah, whenever people are gossiping about you, they may be saying how they wish that they could be your person, or they wish that they could go on a date with you, or even just be your friend, right? Let's go ahead and get some extra messages here. For group 2, what are people currently saying about them? What is the tea, the gossip on them, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please? Wow! We literally have the mentor card coming through. So it says right here, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. So like I was saying before, maybe you didn't have the best mentor whenever you were growing up. Maybe you didn't have really good people like around you inspiring you. And so at the end of the day, I think that you know what it's like to not have someone who you can look up to. You know what it's like to not have someone to mentor you and to guide you. And so at the end of the day, I think that you don't want other people to experience the same things that you experienced, and to not have someone who could help guide them and mentor them. And so I really think that you made and took the initiative to become that mentor for so many people. I think that you are someone who, whenever you see someone who looks lost or upset, whenever you see someone who is struggling through addictions of their own, even if you don't really know them that well, you will go up to them and ask them if they need any help. You will go up to them and try to give them a bit of guidance, okay? And for some of you guys, you may have even decided to turn your past into your future, in the way that if you were someone who struggled with substance abuse yourself, maybe now you are a substance abuse counselor, okay? Maybe now you are a social worker who makes it their mission to try to help people who are dealing with substance abuse problems. Or if you didn't have someone, a parent, a mentor, to help you during this time, now you want to be that person who can help others, okay? So, yeah, I think that people, they see how you are out there doing that. They see how you are out there mentoring people and guiding people. And again, they just find that to be so incredibly inspiring. They find that to be so beautiful. People just look at you and see you as a beautiful, beautiful person, a beautiful individual who cares so much about people. They always talk about how they can't believe how you put everyone before yourself. You put everyone's needs before your own. They just find that to be so beautiful. We have old ghosts coming through. Yeah, literally, people are talking about how you have a lot of ghosts from your past here. You have a lot of things that you had to struggle with. A lot of things, okay? You may be someone who is just very open about your past. Maybe you have like a platform where a lot of people listen to you from. So maybe you talk about your past and the things you had to deal with on YouTube. Maybe you talk about it on some type of social media, Instagram, Facebook, etc. If that's the case, I just think that, again, a lot of people know what you had to experience in the past here because you are very open about it. You talk about it to other people. You use your story as a way to uplift other people, so that if they are going through similar things, then they will know that they're not alone. And so whenever people are talking about you, they mention those things, they mention your story, and again, they just find you to be so inspiring. And yeah, they find you to be so freaking powerful. And that's the card that came through, is power. So you took the thing that was meant to break you, you took your past and you used it to empower yourself and to become a powerful, beautiful, motivating force of a person. And people just truly love that so much about you. And yeah, that is what they say about you, okay? So yeah, you guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of tarot to begin sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to these gorgeous green beads today, then hey, hello. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your most fabulous tarot reader today. So I'm going to go ahead and just place this off to the side like so. And let's start shuffling through your cards today. So we are asking the question, what are the current rumors on you? What are people saying about you? So Spirit, please, for my group 3 folks, please help me tap into their energy today. Please help me tap into their energy. What are people currently saying about them, Spirit? For group 3, okay, that card wanted to come through. What are people saying about them at this point in time? So first of all, we have the 7 of Swords. Ooh. Okay. So when this comes through, this talks about trickster energy. This talks about a more sneakier energy. And this also talks about deceit as well. And so this could talk about a couple different things. This could talk about how you have a lot of people who are saying that they're your friends, who are saying that they are here for you, and yet whenever you are gone, the second you turn your back, they are out here talking about you, saying mean things about you, judging you. So that could be one message. You could be having, like, the people who are talking about you at this moment are people who are saying they are your friends, and yet are they really? Or the second message that is coming through is that maybe people are feeling as though you are being sneaky with them. People might be feeling as though you are not being completely honest with them, like you're holding back or keeping things from them. And so whenever people are talking about you, the rumors could be that you are not all that you seem, or that you are just not, again, being completely honest. So let's see what else wants to come through so we can get more of an idea as to what Spirit is trying to say here. Can we get some messages, please, for group 3? What are the rumors or the gossip about them? Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles coming through. So again, going off of these two messages that are coming through, for those of you who I said that you could be having people who are saying that they're your friends, and then again, whenever you are not there, they're talking about you. Well, it could be that they are jealous of you, and they're jealous of the life that you are creating here, because this does, with the 9 of Pentacles, this talks about working really hard and then just feeling very comfortable and very happy with the hard work that you have put in, and being able to just do like extra things just because you have that extra money. You get what I'm saying here? Because if you look at this girl, she's just like sitting back, reading a book. She is drinking some wine, and she's just enjoying the fruits of her labor. Okay? And so I'm getting the idea that for a lot of you guys who are watching this, at least more than half of you, I think that you have gotten to a point where you are finally receiving the fruits of your labor. You feel like you're at this point in your life where you have been working really hard, you've been putting in all that work, and now you can finally sit back, relax, and have fun with that little bit of extra income that you have, that wiggle room that you've created for yourself after working so hard. And so you could be out getting your nails done, you could be out maybe funding a lavish vacation that you're planning on going on, and then you have all these people who are saying that they're your friends, who are actually very jealous of you, and they're very bitter with how you are able to do these things with your life. They're very bitter with how you have made something of yourself, and so they are talking bad about you and saying just mean things about you, judging you, and it's because they're doing this out of envy. They're very envious of you, okay? So at the end of the day, what people are saying about you is just kind of just negative things. They're just judging you out of like they'll take the smallest thing that you do and they will cut it down a size and judge you for it, okay? Now, for the other half of you, again, like I was saying, there could be people who are feeling as though you are not being completely honest, and it could be that maybe people feel as though you have more money or you're living a better life than you make yourself out to be. It could be that maybe people, the gossip on you is that people feel like you might victimize yourself, or that you may act, I don't know, like you don't have a lot going on for you, or like you're going through a harder moment right now. But people are actually doubting whether or not that is the truth, whether or not you are going through a harder time, or if you're just trying to get people to sympathize over you and over these things that you might be going through. So I just feel like at the end of the day, some people aren't really trusting you and trusting what you are saying is true.
If you're done.
Sorry, you guys. That was my niece. She is staying with me right now, and I told her that she has to stay downstairs with my mom while I film this video, so sorry about that. But let's see what else wants to come through here. And by the way, I'm sorry, you guys. I know that second message that is coming through, it's not really the best. I'm sorry. Now, just keep in mind that this is what people are saying about you. This is what people are thinking about you. Now, what people say about you, what they think about you, that is obviously very biased, and it's not very true, because at the end of the day, this is what they're thinking. What they're thinking about you, okay? And so, just keep that in mind. You might be someone who is going through a very hard time at the moment, and maybe you are talking about it with your friends, with other people, right? With people at your work, and you could be being completely honest, but at the end of the day, we can't control what people think about us. We can't control how people see us, and sometimes people get the wrong idea about us, and all it takes is one person to say something like, oh, I bet that person is lying, for all these rumors to start and for it to spin out of control, right? So just keep that in mind, okay? Last but not least, we have the Two of Wands coming through here. That's very interesting. I just think whenever people are talking about you, they're just talking about they're talking about what they think is what's going to happen to you in your future. I honestly think there are a lot of people who are interested in where you are going to go within this life. They are interested as to what awaits you. And if I'm being honest with you, I think a lot of people do feel like you are going to amount to something big. Okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because for the back of the deck energy, we have the King of Pentacles. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but this is the Two of Wands, okay? But the Two of Wands, this talks about thinking about your future and thinking about where you are going to go next. And with the King of Pentacles, this talks about someone who has made the most of themselves, has made the most of their life. This is someone who has worked very hard, and they have, because of that, they have a very luxurious life and a very good life, okay? They have money for themselves and even for their friends and their family members here. And this is someone who is very giving with their money as well. And so at the end of the day, I think that even though you do have a lot of people who may not be saying the best things about you, you may be having people who are jealous of you, or you may be having people who are saying that you're some type of imposter or that you're not really being totally honest. At the end of the day, all those people still look at you and they see you as somebody who works very hard, and they see you as somebody who is going to do a lot for yourself, and you're going to be able to live a good life here. And so I think when people are talking about you, especially the people who are jealous of you, they get so annoyed talking about you and thinking about you, because they realize that no matter what they say about you, no matter how much they judge you, you're still going to become something really big. You're still going to make make such a beautiful life for yourself. And so yeah, that just gives more that just adds more fuel to the fire, right? They are even more envious because they realize that you are going to do something incredible. You're going to amount to something so amazing here, right? So yeah, let's see what else wants to come through here. For group 3, what are people saying about them, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please, for group 3? We have Destroyer coming through, and it says releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. So that's honestly really interesting here. For those of you who people feel as though you're not being completely honest, I think that they feel like you are getting to a point where you are going to take off that mask and be truthful, okay? So whenever people are talking about you, whenever they're gossiping about you, they're saying how, yeah, I think this person, they're kind of keeping something from me. They are saying these things, but I don't necessarily believe what they're saying. Now I feel like they're also saying, going off of that, they're saying that even though you are keeping these secrets from them, they feel like you are about to get into this energy. You're about to get into this moment where you are finally going to unload and you're finally going to say your truth. Okay? And so there is this energy where these people are holding out. They're waiting for you to take that mask off and to finally reveal what it is that you are thinking, what it is that you are feeling. And again, you know how people say that, you know how I was saying how you may not be like that at all. You may not be someone who is keeping secrets from anyone. But again, just take it as it resonates, and just know that this is what people think about you. This is what they're saying about you. You wanted to know? You wanted to know what they were saying. And sometimes what people say, what people think, it is not what you truly are at all. Right? Does that make sense? So even though people are saying that you might be an imposter or you might be keeping secrets, that is not who you are, right? You are not that image. That is just what they think about you. That is not the truth, okay? So don't let this get to you or upset you in any way, okay? But yeah, and I think for those of you who you have people that are jealous of you and that are just like judging you and just saying absolutely anything they can to try to destroy you, I just think that at the end of the day, they're all saying how, yeah, I freaking hate that person, I hate that chick, but, you know, I feel like they're preparing for this new life and that they're at this point where they're just doing so good for themselves, and I feel like they're gonna do even better in the future, right? So we have Destroying Angel coming through. That is so interesting. We literally have Destroyer and then Destroying Angel. So again, that is kind of just further going off of what I was saying here, how again, some people feel like you could be getting to this tipping point where you are finally going to be more honest, more open, and that is what people are saying. And then for others of you, people feel like you are just a fighter and how you're going to continue working very hard and continue just receiving so much success and becoming this King of Pentacles person. And last but not least, the final card that is coming through is Recovery. And so I think that this is just coming through to represent how people feel like no matter what you go through in life, no matter what you face, you are going to be able to recover from that, and you are going to be able to just do absolutely anything and overcome anything. So yeah, even though you may have some haters, I think that there are still people, you still got these people who just admire you, and they admire your determination to succeed and to become the person who you want to be. So yes, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of Tarot to Begin sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.